the Saturday showdown. Anyone fancy some hot laps around Interlagos? It's qualifying day here for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Welcome to today's sprint. This is shaping up to be another fantastic weekend. We're racing today then at Interlagos, a historic 2.7-mile circuit and one of the few anti-clockwise tracks on the calendar. 15 corners in total, 9 to the left and 6 to the right, with a technical middle section opening up to a flat-out Sector 3. That gives us our best passing opportunity down into Turn 1. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. Surfer Girl lines up on pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Leclerc, Russell, Oscar Piastri, Sainz, Hamilton, Perez, Gasly, Fernando Alonso, Tsunoda, Stroll, Ocon, Hülkenberg, Albon, Ricciardo, Joe, Vesti and Ollie Behrman. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out. And alongside me here today in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. Well, they say that a change is as good as a rest, and whilst there's not much rest on show in the sprint format today, there's definitely a change to what we're usually seeing on the track. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say they've got the better of them more often than not.
Yeah, they have, and it's, rule number one, beat your teammate. They're the one that share the same equipment as you, and yes, the cars can vary and set up from race to race and depending on who has which style, but essentially they're your barometer, the yardstick. If you can beat them, that's the first job you have to do, and it looks like it's going their way, doesn't it? And they need to carry on this momentum, this energy through the rest of the season.
Here we go then, the formation lap is underway ahead of today's sprint. We're almost ready to start the sprint as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Brilliant, nice move, keep going. watch out for understeer in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as quickly as you can. Push, push. Final lap, push, push. And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Well, that's an end to the sprint action. Next up, we'll set the grid for the Grand Prix. So we'll see you next time. It's a Saturday showdown. Anyone fancy some hot laps around Interlagos? It's qualifying day here for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Welcome along then to where heroes and history are made. It's where the 2008 title was decided in the very final corner. And just 1 year later, Jenson Button stormed through from 14th on the grid to claim his one and only Drivers' Championship. It's time then for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix. Interlagos, always a very special race here in Brazil. It's a 2.7 mile circuit with 9 left turns and 6 right turns for a total of 15 corners. It's a wet one today as well, so grip and visibility will be at a premium, and the drivers will need to be careful coming up the hill in Sector 3, the scene of many an accident over the years. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Surfer Girl lines up on pole position, and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Verstappen, Russell, Norris, Sainz, Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Perez, Oscar Piastri, Gasly, Stroll, Ocon, Tsunoda, Ricciardo, Hülkenberg, Albon, Behrman, Joe and Frederick Vesti. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today. And alongside me in the commentary box, my old friend Anthony Davidson. Let's look at their season, and particularly against their teammate. Fair to say they've got the better of them more often than not.
Yeah, they have, and it's, rule number 1, beat your teammate. They're the one that share the same equipment as you, and yes, the cars can vary and set up from race to race and depending on who has which style, but essentially they're your barometer, the yardstick. If you can beat them, that's the first job you have to do, and it looks like it's going their way, doesn't it? And they need to carry on this momentum, this energy through the rest of the season.
Here we go then, the formation lap is underway. These are wet conditions here today. Each driver will no doubt be mindful of the wet surface as they prepare to race around the track. So as all the cars reform the grid, the drivers will be hoping to get a strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring the planned strategies are all in place.
let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. Tyre condition still looking good. Okay, heavy rain will be staying with us for a while now, at least a 20-minute window of heavy rain. So we've got 29 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 10.7 seconds. Try to stay with them. They might make a mistake and we could still regain the position. I definitely think we need to stay on this tyre a bit longer, but there's no question the track's drying. We might be in a position to change soon. The radar suggests that this heavy rain will be with us for a while now. Full wet seem like the best tyre for now. fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. Okay, mate, picking your moments to use ERS is important, so let's try and be as consistent as possible with it, please. Gap to your teammate behind, 13.1 seconds. Forecasts suggest the rain's going to be lightening up over the next 10 to 15 minutes or so. You should start finding more grip as we clear the standing water. Okay, full wet seems to be the fastest tyre for now. Okay, we've got to focus on the VSC delta. Forget the old objective. Okay, mate, that was an illegal manoeuvre. You've got to cede that position. There's been... but officials aren't looking... all right now, just be careful. Right, this is a good chance to change our strategy if we want to. I know this feels a bit like deja vu here, but there's a good opportunity to get this start spot on. Come on. Damage to the rear wing. You've got damage to your rear wing. The underbody's taken a little damage. Just watch out for it. Watch out for the rear diffuser. It's taken a small hit. Just be careful. Tyre condition still looking good. And you've got P13, P13. Ocon is ahead of you. They're on a fresh set of inters. They're on a fresh set of inters. Okay, gap to leader, 4.8 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. 9 laps to go. rear wing, you've taken some slight damage. Okay, we think the underbody's incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment, just be careful. Okay, mate, after that front wing damage, we've got to look after it now. Please protect the front wing, come on. No issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Okay, the car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap starting to form. For a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres, so try to get past. Watch that rear wing, you've taken some slight damage. The underbody's taken a little damage, just watch out for it. Okay, clear. So we're looking at another 5, maybe 10 minutes of this rain. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now. Great stuff, you hit that target. Really good job. Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please. Watch that rear wing, you've taken some slight damage. Weather's certainly eased off for the time being, but we've still got a lot of standing water out there. We're happy for you to stay out on the inters for now. You've lost some time to the car behind. Okay, mate, we're not using as much fuel as we need to, so let's burn through some more now so that we're not too heavy at the end of the race. Okay, ignore that objective. Focus on your VSC Delta instead. Okay, safety car deployed. Safety car's been deployed. Watch your Delta. Make sure you keep it positive as we catch the pack. Okay, there have been further incidents on the track, so officials are moving to a full safety car. Full safety car. Watch that rear wing, you've taken some slight damage. The bodywork's taken a few scrapes, try not to make it any worse please. Just be warned, the underbody's showing heavy damage. The rear diffuser's incurred some damage, you might start to feel the effects. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. You might want to review our strategy. Copy. Bodywork's taken a few scrapes, try not to make it any worse please. You have damage to the rear diffuser. Repeat, damage to the rear diffuser, just be aware. Let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap. Bodywork's taken a few scrapes. Try not to make it any worse, please. Watch out for the rear diffuser. It's taken a small hit. Just be careful. So you know, we're getting some strange readings from a couple of the sensors, so I don't think you need to be worried, just some bad data, so keep doing what you're doing. I'll let you know if we notice any genuine problems. Okay mate, this is the final lap of the race, final lap. Green flag.
The checkered flag is out. We're going to be hearing that Dutch national anthem again because it's victory for Max Verstappen.
Race victory and fastest lap as well. You can see how much, by the way, that fastest lap mattered to them today. It's a bit like marking your territory, isn't it, Crofty? They're looking for absolute dominance, and this seems to be their mission this year.
Here come today's winners. The team at Red Bull have done a phenomenal job recently, and it's clear to see that they've put in the work, and they should be so proud of the victory they've secured here. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action. I can't wait to see what's next.